Okay,
Recording.
it's recording. Therese, you already went through this app when I was first starting the prototype, and based on your input and your critique, I've made a lot of changes to it. I won't tell you specifically what they are, but just think or talk what you're thinking about, and let me know if there's improvements, what you think about screens, and I'll see if there's an improvement.
Okay. So the buttons on the right-hand side are all gone. Or is this just the home screen? So I click on, or this is the icon for the app.
Yeah.
So I'm going to click on the icon on my iPad. Okay.
And it'll take a little bit to...
How do I know it's working? Oh, okay. So once I open up the app, this is the first screen I see?
Right, the second screen. You'll see the splash screen and then this.
Okay. Specify your growing location. Good. So it's prompting me to do something directly instead of just kind of exploring on my own.
Right.
We'll use your look to connect to the nearest weather station. Good. Including planning how to change this information. Good.
That's the other thing to keep in mind whenever there's a field for typing into. I don't have that capability of doing it with the program, so you won't be able to type or anything.
Okay,
But
so
you'll
I
see the
won't
screen.
actually be able to put in my zip code.
Right.
So I would put in my zip code, I would press enter. Is that what I would do?
I don't know. I guess you could enter. This is all built on tabs. I
So-
built the whole thing on tabs.
Okay, so let's say I can't actually do it.
Right.
So now what do I do? So I push enter or return
Or tap.
or tap. Oh, so now now I'm going to go to here?
Or you can tap anywhere on that screen, right?
Oh, okay. So will it automatically take me to this screen after I push enter?
That's a good idea.
Okay.
I like that idea.
All right.
I hadn't thought about that.
We'll use your location to remind you of important plan. Okay, good. So I'm I don't have to do that. Okay, indoor. Outdoor. Okay. So I would, last frost. Oh, that's a good one. So it's already kind of done for me, and now
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't
going to
make
go.
any of those active.
I'll go to this one. Good. Now it's prompting me for the tutorial. I like that.
Hey, we got some coffee.
Maybe a little wordy.
Let's do.
Maybe a little bit wordy.
That was the same comment from somebody else too.
Yeah. Maybe even if you did well, see, it says the tutorial. Okay, so yeah, I want to do the tutorial. Maybe if like the plants, guides, all of your topics are dot points kind of, instead of a paragraph.
Okay. And then a hotspot just to go directly to the tutorial if you wanted to?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, do I have a hotspot to go to the tutorial right now?
No.
All right. So then, like a little button, and I would click on tutorial and it would take me to it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. So now what should I do? I'm done with this. Let's say, you haven't done the tutorial. You haven't made it. So,
Yeah. Right.
okay.
Tap.
So, tap where? Off? All right. Got it. So there's my hardiness zones, there's my temperature, and here's the buttons for the icons. They don't curve around like they used to. Didn't they curve around? They were always lined up this way?
Yes.
Okay.
I experimented with the curves.
Oh, okay.
And layouts.
Plans. Choose a plan. Good, I know. See, you did the back arrow. I like that. So I could do plans. Backyard 2015. Here's the journal. Oh, that's nice. Is there a template for the journal?
That's kind of what this is. I haven't
Okay.
built a lot into this at this point.
So if I wanted to take a picture, I would hit the camera feature.
Right.
I would take my picture, and would it automatically put it in my journal?
That's the idea.
Okay.
It would automatically place it at the beginning of your entry.
Okay. And would it have a picture box? So like in this example, the picture would go right in the picture box?
I don't know. I don't know. I
Or
haven't thought about that.
would it go into my photographs and I would edit it and then put it in the
Oh,
journal?
you would prefer that? I'm trying to make it as simple as possible, but if that's something that
That's a good question. I don't know if I want it to be in here. Maybe I can, once it's in the journal, I could make it bigger or smaller.
oh, I could see that. Sure. You could kind of crop it.
Yeah. Maybe that's all. Because you know what? I don't want to spend my whole day photoshopping pictures. If I don't like the picture, I'll just delete it. And so if I could just like make it bigger or smaller in the frame, that would be good. All right. So then I'm going to go back. Good. So it takes me to my original plan, and I can mess around in here. And okay. So if I went to journal, and then I could upload this if I wanted to.
You could share it. It would. I didn't bring up. There'd be a little popover that would say, "How do you want to share it?"
Okay. So this I could share if I wanted. Good. I'm going to go back. So the only problem is that I guess if I get too far in, how do I get back to the home screen instead of back? If I just want to go back to this. Should there be a little home screen icon?
Maybe. How many clicks back did you go?
Well, I went backyard, and then the plans, and then I went to journal. So if I'm in journal, I don't know if there's any, if this is the end of this, or, you know, and then maybe I go to share, so I go to another screen.
Oh, like a quick way to go right back
Right
to
back
the
to
very
the home
beginning.
screen.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything? Oh, there's nothing for these. Oh, I see. This is a tool button. And the tool button, the upload, that'll have a print option. Okay, so backyard. Yeah.
Go ahead, click the backyard one.
Oh, I see. Email and print.
And then depending on that option, it would bring up another dialogue that would let you, that was
Oh, that's
specific for
good.
Facebook or Twitter.
Okay, now I get it.
I ran out of time.
Yeah, well, there's a lot to it. Okay, so we did plans. Plants is next. So here's our gallery. Here's our little filter button. And that would give us an option to filter according to different variables.
Yeah, vegetables or fruits or
Flowers or perennials or
Sure.
annuals.
or combinations of those.
Okay. I mean, would it also have options of only hardy plants for my area?
hardy plants. That could be any options
Okay.
that we wanted it to be.
All right.
Yeah, I haven't. The current app has some items.
Okay. And asparagus is the one that we add to the plan, right? Yeah, I did. I thought, oh, I see. Because that's add to plan. So if I wanted to go to asparagus and learn about asparagus, okay. And then from here, I could add it to my plan, or I could go back, and I could click all the stuff that I want, get it all done. This is everything that's going in my garden. See, that's nice because this is for this particular garden, and if I've got another garden, like a flower garden, I can make another plan for it.
Sure.
And then I can go through and click everything that I want to put in that garden. Nice. Indoor, outdoor. Oh, and here's what the colors mean. Indoor planting, outdoor planting, and harvesting. Oh, I like it. So if there's no blue, you don't plant it indoors. So anything in blue I can start in the house. Oh, I like that. And I can set it up so that this will tell me, it'll send me a notification when to plant things indoors.
There is a place in the app where you can set that.
I like that.
Can you find that?
I would have to go back to the home screen and go right here. No? That's, or, oh, the question mark. Help or support? Would it be help? Might be support. Oh, I see, support. Okay, so if I went back to plants, I lost my question mark. Do I need a question mark? Go to plans. Oh, there it is, alerts. That's the exclamation point. But that'll all be in the tutorial, it'll tell me, so I won't have to guess.
Right.
It'll tell me what all the icons mean. Okay. Got it. Alright, so I did plants guides. Oh, I like this. Gardening. Oh, you don't have any of these clicked. What's the only one? Pollination was the only one.
Right.
Maybe a little color coding, something to break up. And even...
That was the one thing I didn't put in there was the index. You had
Oh,
recommended like a
right,
short
okay.
little index at the top, which would go on the side someplace maybe. Oh, fruit. Yeah, sure. Find all my typos.
So,
Fruit.
and maybe if there was links to this stuff, I don't know. This is that. Okay, pollination was the only one. Okay, so I did guides. Oh, I want to go back to plans. I'm going to go back to plans because I wanted to check and see. You didn't put the grid in the background, did you? Or is that like a plus? Oh, you can't. So when you click add a...
Well, go back. Now add a plan. Those that are on there are existing
Oh, okay.
plans.
So if I add... Oh, I see. Add a plan, and there's the grid. That is cool. So now... But these don't work, do
No,
they?
but that does. It collapses to give you some more real estate when you're
Oh,
drawing.
that's nice. That's good. So why is it lighting up?
Because that's where you can tap.
Just to make it bigger or smaller?
Yeah, to give
But I
you more real
can't.
estate.
I can't actually
No,
add
none of
these
those
just
are
yet.
right.
Okay.
None of those are live yet. Right.
Okay. So then I can pick my little tools. I can change my colors. I can add stuff. Very nice. We can't do that. All right. So I did guides, and then here we are at journal.
And you've done journal before.
Very nice. Oh, that looks great.
So how the type size is okay?
Yeah. Well, this is smaller than my iPad.
That's true, right.
So it's actually going to be bigger. And there's a setting on the iPad that you can change the type size.
Ah, good.
So if I needed it bigger, I would go into my settings. Or it would already be done in my setting.
And this should have something where you can pinch and expand or...
Yeah. Yeah, good.
So one other thing that I did was under that USDA. You didn't find it, and we got to wind this up, but go down to map. Yeah, a little thing. You could bring up several maps because this is like a lot of the world.
I like
it's got
it.
Africa and Europe, and so maybe there's a little index that says what area.
Okay, and then if this was my iPad, I could
Sure.
scroll and make it bigger.
Exactly.
So I could, okay.
Right, and get right into your
But
area.
I can't do that on this computer. Okay. So I can see exactly where I'm at. And I can go back.
And you have found everything.
Good.
So some improvements were made.
Absolutely. I mean, it's kind of limited because you don't have all the information, but it's a great start.